What if oxygen levels dropped by just 5%? Right now, as you watch this, you are breathing without thinking. Your body does it automatically. Every inhale, every exhale. Oxygen makes up about 21% of Earth's atmosphere. That number has remained relatively stable for thousands of years. Life depends on it. Civilization depends on it. But what if it changed? Not dramatically. Not overnight. What if oxygen levels dropped by just 5%? And here's the part most people don't realize. The most dangerous phase doesn't come when oxygen is gone. It comes when there's just enough left for people to think they're safe, because that's when the real damage begins. At first, nothing seems wrong. The sky looks the same. The air feels the same. Cities continue to move. People wake up, go to work, and live their lives. But inside their bodies, something has already changed. A 5% drop in oxygen doesn't sound dangerous. After all, oxygen would still make up 16% of the air. But the human body is finely balanced. Even small changes can have massive consequences. At 16% oxygen, the body begins to struggle. The first symptoms are subtle. People feel tired more often. Headaches become common. Concentration slips. Athletes notice sudden performance drops. Construction workers feel lightheaded during routine tasks. Doctors begin seeing unexplained patterns, but no clear cause. Before we go any further, if you're enjoying this kind of cinematic, science-based storytelling, take a moment to like this video. It helps Curiosity Now reach more curious minds. And if you want more what-if scenarios like this, subscribe to Curiosity Now and turn on notifications. Sharing this video helps the channel grow and helps these stories find the people who love them. As days pass, hospitals grow busier. Patients arrive complaining of dizziness, nausea, and shortness of breath. Blood oxygen saturation drops. Heart rates climb. Medical staff begin to realize something isn't right. The problem isn't a virus. It isn't pollution. It's the air itself. Children and the elderly are affected first. Asthma attacks increase. People with heart and lung conditions struggle even while resting. Emergency rooms fill faster than they can empty. Outside, the natural world reacts before humans fully understand. Animals are far more sensitive to oxygen changes. Birds fly lower than usual. Mammals grow sluggish. Insects die in massive numbers. The ecosystem becomes quieter. Unnaturally quiet. Plants begin to suffer as well. Photosynthesis slows, growth weakens, crop yields fall across the globe. Food shortages begin quietly, then suddenly. At 16% oxygen, engines lose efficiency. Combustion becomes unstable. Jet engines struggle to generate thrust. Airports experience unexplained mechanical failures. Flights are delayed, then grounded. Modern transportation begins to unravel. As oxygen levels continue to fall, panic sets in. Governments issue public statements. Scientists confirm the truth. Earth's oxygen levels are dropping, and no one knows why. At 15% oxygen, daily life becomes dangerous. Simple physical activity feels exhausting. Climbing stairs feels like running a marathon. Factories slow. Construction halts. Food production collapses further. Cognitive function declines. Reaction times slow. Judgment suffers. Accidents increase everywhere. Driving becomes hazardous. Machinery becomes lethal. At 14% oxygen, survival becomes uncertain. Unconsciousness occurs within minutes during exertion. Hospitals are overwhelmed. Medical oxygen supplies run out. Ventilators become useless. Triage becomes brutal. Cities become death traps. High population density accelerates oxygen depletion indoors. Ventilation systems fail. People flee toward open land. But there is nowhere to go. The air is thinning everywhere. At 13% oxygen, humans cannot adapt. Brain damage occurs rapidly. Cardiac arrest becomes common. Survival without assistance is measured in minutes. Entire populations collapse quietly. Fires stop burning. Not because danger has passed, but because fire itself can no longer exist. Internal combustion engines fail. Transportation disappears. Electric infrastructure soon follows. Earth enters a silent crisis. No explosions, no collapsing skyscrapers, just bodies failing, one breath at a time. If oxygen loss continues, extinction becomes inevitable. Not through violence, not through catastrophe, but through suffocation. Slow, unforgiving. Earth has nearly suffocated before. Past mass extinctions were tied to oxygen loss. The planet recovered, but most life did not. Humanity survives only within a narrow window. We do not control Earth, we borrow it. And the air we breathe is not guaranteed. If this episode made you think differently about the world around you, consider sharing this video with someone who loves science, space, or big questions. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Curiosity Now, because the universe is far more fragile and far more dangerous than it looks. The most terrifying disasters aren't the ones you see coming. They're the ones already happening, one breath at a time. Settings. Add bold subtitles with popping effect. Use appropriate media.